Oh my goodness. That was a very scary time. I had to go in for emergency gallbladder surgery. It was very scary. And I was down and out for 2 weeks. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I missed you all so, so much. And I just want to say thank you so much to all the lovely, kind words and supportive messages I got. Thank you so much. I read them all, and you're all very nice to me. And I just want to say thank you so much for your support. All right, guys, on to our first piece of newsy news. This is Sakamata Chloe, or AKA Chloe. And Chloe is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive, debuting as part of its 6th generation under the name of Secret Society X. All right, so this is Chloe. So why are we talking about Chloe today? Well, guys, we got some bad news about Chloe. This is posted on Hololive's X account, and it says, Hololive English announcement to our fans regarding the conclusion of Sakamata Chloe's channel activities. We regret to inform you that Sakamata Chloe of the VTuber group Hololive will conclude her regular activities, including streaming on YouTube, social media posting, live event participation, and release of new merchandise as of January 26, 2025. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's still some time to enjoy Chloe. Wow. Okay, because as of filming, it's November 29th, aka Black Friday. Since debuting as a member of Secret Society Hello X, Sakamata Chloe has been instrumental in the growth of Hololive production through her numerous endeavors. Although her regular streaming and related activities will end, she will continue her affiliation as a talent of Hololive production. Okay. For further insights into management's thoughts on the conclusion of her streaming activities, please refer to the official note page. It's like a graduation, but not really a graduation, right? So here's kind of where the explanation comes in. This is the note where they explain the semantics between graduation and conclusion of streaming activities. Okay. It's quite nuanced, to the point where they had to make a note about it. So here, let's take a look. It says, thank you for your continued support of the talents affiliated with Hololive production. We would like to take a moment to address some details regarding the term, quote, conclusion of streaming activities. It says graduation and conclusion of streaming activities. Just to give a little bit of context, when Dooby left, I'm like, oh, Dooby graduated. And everyone like jumped down my throat. They're like, no, they didn't. So this is directly from the horse's mouth. This is what Hololive considers the little semantics when it comes to words. Let's take a look, okay? It says graduation and conclusion of streaming activities. Until now, when talents end their activities with Hololive, we have always referred to it as a graduation. The term graduation describes when a talent is leaving the production and concluding all activities with the exception of a few ongoing projects. However, this complete cessation of activities is often accompanied by significant sadness brought to the fans of Hololive production and its talents, who have been lovingly supported their journey, and the staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes. Therefore, we are exploring new ways to positively send off talents departing production. As part of this, we have introduced the concept of conclusion of streaming activities as a possible form of graduation. While it is still a type of graduation, conclusion of streaming activities involves stopping streaming-related activities, such as that for YouTube and social media and participation of events. So this is the key here. So even though it's a conclusion of streaming, it's still a type of graduation. It's like saying, like, guys, you're not fired. You're just relieved of duty. You're just like, you don't work here anymore, and we won't pay you anymore. It's not, you didn't get fired. You just got released into the wild. That's all. But it's like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Even here, they're saying it is a type of graduation. It is the same thing. Anyways, let's continue. This approach opens the door to future opportunities where, upon mutual agreement between production and the talent, that they may make a special appearance in future projects similar to a graduate revisiting their alma mater. So this is similar to you going back to your high school. It's kind of like your IP is like parked in like a trophy showcase, and then they'll dust you off when they need you. How much talents will participate in these kinds of projects will vary based on the circumstance of each talent and the production, and as such, the conclusion of streaming activities for each talent may not always be the same. We kindly ask for understanding and patience of fans in this regard. It's also important to note that neither the terms graduation or conclusion of streaming activities outweigh or trump the other. Okay, so they're weighed equally. It's not like one is worse than the other. We remain committed to fostering an environment where fans can support their favorite talents as they embark on a new journey while minimizing feelings of anxiety and sadness and creating a brighter and more fulfilling future for all. Out of their own mouths, they're saying graduation and conclusion of streamings are the same, and one is not better than the other. They should be weighed as the same. So it's technically graduation, but the word graduation makes people sad. So we gotta say conclusion of streaming activities. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So this is posted on InsideGames.jp. Hololive Sakamata Chloe to graduate at the end of January 2025. Reasons: differences in directions with the company and too much work. Too bad health. So this is machine translated. It's not going to be perfect, but let's take a look here. Reasons for leaving: differences in direction with the company and too much work, too bad health. The main reason for her graduation is that she found something she wants to do outside of Hololive. She explains that her and Hololive policies have been misaligned and she is no longer able to do what she really wants to do. Another reason is the amount of work she is doing. They are in such poor health that they have to go to the hospital and is busy with contracts and recordings every day. Their throat is always sore, and in any case, so sick it's dangerous. The stress symptoms are terrible. Although her manager and Hololive are doing their best to make the necessary adjustments, there are many tasks that they say they must do, and this task has been difficult for her personally. After discussing it extensively with Hololive, she says that Hololive is supporting of her future individual activities. The correct answer is graduation, end of streaming activities. And it's possible that in the future, listeners may see her as Sakamata Chloe. Sakamata doesn't know the details about this. She was told about it, but doesn't remember much. And she also explains, however, I don't think there's anything that listeners will be expecting. So it says a new form of graduation, ending of streaming activities. That's added November 29th. This is her from her own words. It says Sakamata Chloe graduation announcement with English subs. It says, I've decided to end my streaming activities as Sakamata Chloe and graduate at the end of January. Sakamata Chloe としての配信活動を終了し、1月末頃に卒業することを決めました。Well, I said it was an important announcement, and I'm sure some of you were wondering what it might be. I decided to graduate at the end of January. I agonized over whether to announce this at the time. I agonized over it a lot, but I decided to do it during my 3rd anniversary. I thought about it, but to be honest, I didn't want to be celebrated without saying anything about my graduation. Since I felt that it wouldn't be fair, I didn't want to announce it after our 3rd anniversary, but I also didn't want to announce it before our anniversary streams. フェアじゃないなっていうのを感じていました。なので3周年を迎えてから言うのも嫌だったし、とはいえ周年配信の前に Because it would have felt like, well, this is it, so please celebrate me, and that didn't sit well with me. I really agonized over both these things before making a decision. 伝えるっていうのもなんかそれはそれでこれはこれだから祝ってねみたいな感じがして個人的には So I decided to inform everyone at the time when the 3-year milestone since my debut had been reached. So essentially, she was kind of agonizing over the timing of like when to announce it because it's never really good news. No one really wants to hear that their Oshi's graduating. This has been on her mindset for some time and, obviously doesn't feel good, right? So let's see what some of the people on Reddit gotta say. So this is posted on the Hololive subreddit. Okay, Token Life Matter says the workload is too much and they probably take a huge cut of the money. Being an indie is just better for all of them, to be honest. Yubi says, guys, wait until Gura is next. Wreck my candy arse says, dude, how the hell do we go from smooth sailings, no incidences, Hololive practically on top of the world, to 5 goddamn graduations in a year? That does seem like a lot of people leaving. I mean, that's a little bit susserino, guys, if I'm being honest, right? Prime Radiant says, exact wording as the Ame way, things are changing. Lord Dog Aviator links the article that we just read and says, she said that she has found something she wants to pursue outside of Hololive and her goals started to diverge from what she can accomplish there. She also mentioned that the workload is overwhelming as she has been struggling with health issues and her health has deteriorated to the point where she required regular medical treatment and was constantly overwhelmed by the job. Frostborn says, we lost 5 people this year. Mel, Ame, Achan, Aqua, and now Chloe. Edit 6 people. I forgot Gamma as well. So that does seem like a lot of people to like. I mean, I know we're close to year end at this point, but like that's a lot of talents to leave in 1 year. It's a little bit susserino, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit confusing, especially since Hololive has such amazing PR that is like, why would you ever want to leave? This is the best company ever. Okay, so this person, VTuber Clips and Translation says, pain. Right after Yuki Sakana's last stream, which was a lot of fun, was going to work on a fun clip, but then this happened. Her reasoning was about the same as Minato Aqua's Hololive changing direction internally, as well as Chloe's health issues. See what I'm saying? Like, there's something weird going on over there. There's something strange. Okay. And this is Kyo on Twitter. And Kyo says, so much like Ame, Chloe won't be leaving Hololive entirely. Pretty cool that this seems to be the future of graduations. And then this is Azahara on X saying, I don't want to sugarcoat this, but there seems to be a massive issue going on at Cover. At first, it seemed like a one-time thing. It looks to me like if Cover wants to get their shit right, they need to fix something before it's too late and people start mass graduating. You can flourish under a corpo and grow to no ends, but there comes a point where if management doesn't shape up, the talent can opt to just move on and grow on their own. It's a good point. It's a good point. And then Lorianne says, I feel like over the next year, we're going to see a lot of the members who would rather stream than do the idle stuff take advantage of this. Hollow's new focus is a lot different than when a lot of them joined. So it's a little bit confusing, right? Because we're just like, what does this mean? Because it seems like a regular graduation, but it's just like fancier sugar-coated words, right? Just because they changed the word doesn't mean that it's not the same thing. You know, anyways, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this graduation? Sorry. Did I say graduation? What I meant to say was conclusion of streaming activities. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think. All right, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is Lidia Nekozawa, guys. Lidia Nekozawa is a Gyaru Siamese cat girl from Toronto, Canada. So why are we talking about Lidia Nekozawa? Well, guys, Lidia Nekozawa, she had a rough 2 weeks, guys. Okay, so to give you guys context on what exactly happened, I have not been feeling well for like the last month. And I couldn't really put my finger on why exactly that was. So turns out it was something that I didn't even expect. So this was 2 weeks ago. I said, hi, everyone. I won't be posting new videos or streams for a few days. I went to urgent care with stomach cramps. They sent me to the hospital. I was admitted and needed emergency operation. I'm now post-surgery, but I'm very rough. Please send love and hugs. I was sick for a while. So I'm from Canada, guys, obviously. If you don't know, I'm from Canada. So the doctors here don't really want to see you at all. Like, I have a family doctor, but he's the biggest dick. And essentially, long story short, we have something called urgent care, which is like the step between your doctor and a hospital. When you go to urgent care, you're waiting there at least 8 to 10 hours. I go to urgent care. I'm like, listen, I've been here. This is my second time with the same issue. Can I just get like an ultrasound or like a scan to see what the hell's going on? And they're like, oh yeah, our ultrasound guy did not come in today. You'll have to take this requisition to the hospital. I'm like, no problem. Okay. And the hospital's like, hey, we saw something and you know what? Take your clothes off. It's time to operate. And I was like, oh my God. It was not planned. It was all really crazy and very scary. It's really crazy how in 24 hours I went from streaming to getting surgery. So this was me in my hospital bed. I had a little cup of grape juice that was delicious. And this is my kitty Kagami, who's keeping me company. She's a very good kitty. She loves cuddles, but like, I don't know. She's just grouchy most of the time, but she loves cuddles. Anyways, it was really rough to sit in a chair. I know that sounds really stupid, but yeah, streaming, that's kind of part of the thing, you know? Kind of need to sit. And this is the poster I made. Gary Cat Edition, VTuber Newsy newspaper. Lidia Nekozawa returning to stream this Monday, December 2nd, 1 p.m. EST after medical emergency. And then there's a shadowy figure here. There's a shadowy figure. Come pay your respects to my gallbladder by signing the card. Let's get hyped. And this is the card here if you want to sign the card. Oh my God, people have already signed it. That is incredible. Okay, but yeah, if you wanna send your condolences to my gallbladder, there it is. Anyways, guys, so that's what happened to me. It was very unexpected and very shocking. I feel like I say this a lot all the time on the channel, but please, guys, support your Oshis while you can, because you have no idea. You have no idea what'll happen, right? I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. I was like, huh? Excuse me? Like, how did... Like, guys, like, I was perfectly normal. And then, well, I guess for like a month, I was feeling off. Ever since the gas station sushi, I've been feeling like something's not right in there. Yeah, it was a gallbladder. Anyways, if you want to support me, please head over to my throne and help me with my PC build. I'm 69%. Jesus. But anyways, I'm alive, guys. I'm alive. It's fantastic news. I'm super stoked. And luckily, I live in Canada, so the procedure was covered by tax dollars. So if you were wondering where I've been, I was very ill. I was unexpectedly very ill. Please support your Oshis while you can. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Dokibird. We all love Dokibird. Dokibird is an independent English language VTuber. Why are we talking about Doki? Well, guys, this is interesting. This is like cha-ching if you are a skilled gamer. Let's take a look here. So this is posted on Dokibird's X account, and it says, we are excited to announce that we are partnering with Play Apex for this event. The prize pool will still be $30,000 USD. That is insane. That is like a year's wage. Like, that is incredible. It says, but EA will be providing / sponsoring $20,000 of the prize money. So it's kind of unclear where the other 10's coming from, if it's coming from other sponsors or if it's coming from Doki herself. Doki has funded things in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was something. But anyways, that's incredible. It says, I'm excited to work with EA in the future to improve and provide more customs. Doki says, we're also happy to announce the physical prizing of at Oversight Esport will be donating for second place teams. We'll also be providing 4,500 Apex coins for those who place third and 2,150 coin packs for every participant. Hochi mama! That is incredible. Oh my goodness. Doki just being a boss as usual. I mean, Doki's awesome. How can you hate Doki? Look at her. This is incredible. This is incredible. Anyways, so good luck to everyone who's participating. Anyways, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Dooby 3D. And Dooby 3D is an independent female English-speaking VTuber. Why are we talking about Dooby? Dooby had some really funny and like cute thing happen on her stream. So let's take a look here. So this is a clip. It says, Dooby having a sibling banter with her little brother is hilarious. So Dooby had some of her family members on stream with her. Let's take a look together. This is just so cute.
This is Dooney, wave your hand. Yeah, so this is my little brother. They want Fortnite dances. I told you.
Oh, there he goes. He's flossing. He's doing the floss. Oh my god.
We're saying goodbye to Dooney.
Oh.
I'm giving him Fortnite V-Bucks, obviously.
This is bribery.
He said he wouldn't sing unless I gave him V-Bucks, so... How many V-Bucks?
Yeah, right.
No, not a million.
Not a million.
500 V-Bucks, maybe? No! No, okay, wait, I don't know how much that is. But yeah, I'm gonna give him his V-Bucks.
So cute. That is so cute. It's always so heartwarming when like the family members come on. Like, for example, if I were to like try to get Sister Neko on here, I don't know how that would work. You know what I mean? Because like they're not understanding of the industry and are generally uncooperative. So it kind of adds like a little bit of chaos. It adds a little bit of scuff to stream, which is kind of funny. But yeah, anyways, I just thought that was really cute. So yeah, Dooby had some of her family members on it, and I thought that was really sweet, and I wanted to share that with you. So anyways, give him the million V-Bucks he deserves. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyways, I thought that was super cute. All right, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Ender. Ender is a VTuber manager. So not a VTuber, but within the VTuber sphere. And I think that this next story is kind of important. Okay, so Ender is a catboy ruler of space and time and an EN VTuber community mod and manager. So Ender's story is important. So let me just explain. So Ender is a VTuber manager. So why are we talking about Ender? Well, guys, Ender has had a little bit of a rough patch. So let's take a look. So this is posted on November 27th. It says, hello, everyone. This is Ender's younger brother. Just a few minutes ago, Ender randomly collapsed and hit his head the wrong way, causing him to pass out. He is currently being rushed to the ER. Please pray he'll be okay and that nothing major is wrong. Thank you. So that's a very concerning tweet. Oh my God, what the heck is happening, right? This is an update on November 27th. It says, hello again. Here's an update on what's going on. Turns out Ender had a heart attack due to having very high blood pressure levels caused from built up stress. And because of the fall, he has a mild concussion as well. He is okay now and is resting. Thank you for your prayers. So, okay. This is very concerning. The reason why it's concerning is it's because the VTuber sphere has hidden occupational hazards. The occupational hazards are a lot of mental stress and a lot of anxiety. It seems like it's one of these things that you can't really talk about, right? Because people don't fully understand. Because people will be like, I go to work in the mines. I dig coal for a living. How dare you sit at a computer and tell me that your job is hard, you piece of crap. Different jobs tax you in different ways, right? So like, say if you're digging in a mine, that is a very physically draining job, right? If you are part of the entertainment sphere, that is a very mentally draining job, right? It's kind of scary that this can happen. And to be honest with you, I completely understand why, right? Like my body broke down and I had 2 weeks off and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get back to stream. Oh my God, I gotta get back to making YouTube videos. Oh my God. You know, and it's like very stressful in its own way. So anyways, I feel terrible for Ender. Ender worked very hard to the point of being in hospital. It's scary, right? Because you're just like, oh my God, like that can happen to anyone. Anyways, very scary that this happened. But there has been an update here. And Ender says, hi everyone, Ender here. Just wanted to give an update myself that I'm doing okay and I've been resting. Still will be for a while. And I'm feeling sort of better than I was before. I very much appreciate everyone's kind words and wishes for my recovery. Thank you. Anyways, I just wanted to shout out Ender. Ender, I hope you're feeling better. And please take all the time you need because like, man, holy, heart attack is scary. That's like absolutely, But anyways, wishing you a speedy recovery. So just wanted to share that story with you because that's, I don't know, I saw that and I'm like, this is very shocking. All right, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Kuro Kunai. And Kuro is an English-speaking VTuber who's affiliated with VShoujo. So why are we talking about Kuro? Well, their parent had a little bit of a health situation. So let's take a look here. So Kuro says, warning, kind of personal stuff related to my mom's health. Then Kuro says, if you've been wondering where I've been taking care of my mom and taking her on hospital and medical trips to properly diagnose and check her health problems. I really don't want to get into detail much, but the bottom line of it is she has a tumor as well as anemia. Oh my goodness. However, there are steps towards taking care of it, but the sooner that we both act on it, the better apparently. I don't know why she hid it from me. She said she could feel it physically the whole time, but she never told me that. In any case, after a lot of talks with friends and my community, I'm putting this donation goal here to help with her process. This is money for her medical expenses and the surgery itself. There is no obligation for you to donate, but it's just there in case you want to, as people have asked. You guys know I feel really weird about taking donations and stuff. Here's a link to Ko-fi. I might talk about it more with her on stream tonight as we will be doing a stream together. But anyway, thank you for reading and anyone who has been supporting me and her. This is for Mama Kuro surgery and medical funding goal. So the goal is $15,000. Any donation is insanely appreciated. Even just spreading the word helps. Some happy news. So if you go click on the Ko-fi here, it has been fully funded at 108%. So that is incredible that the community has come out and been really supportive of Kuro and Kuro's mom. So yeah, so I just thought that was really heartwarming and great news, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully with this funding that Kuro's mom can be on the mend and tumor removed and anemia fixed. But yeah, anyways, ooh, goodness, scary stuff. Health is very fleeting, guys. It's something, and especially comes out of nowhere too. It's very unexpected. Anyways, congratulations, Kuro. Hopefully your mom can get better. We're wishing her all the best. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Little Nee. Little Nee is a VTuber who is a silly fairy. So why are we talking about Little Nee? Well, as you guessed it, black and white text on a VTuber's Twitter is not a good sign. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is Little Nee. Says, my current situation with VTubing and my future as a VTuber. So let's take a look here. It says, do you ever feel like you get signs from the universe that something isn't for you, or maybe you're meant to be doing something else with your life? I felt like this for 3 years, and it only been amplified recently, especially in June of this year. Before this, I've gone through several years of dealing with poor VTuber management / being completely let down by those who promised not to screw me over like previous managers. Since June, it's been one thing after another. The sudden loss of my 7-year-old Patreon, facing Twitch bans almost every month, and my VTuber tweets exploding into the wrong demographics, to put it nicely. I'm only human, I can take only so much, and I also been dealing with mental and physical health struggles on top of this. I've been trying to stick things out with VTubing in the belief that there's always a silver lining, but in this case, I don't think there is, at least for right now. There are other battles I've faced with VTubing that I don't know where to begin with. Insecurities that I've only developed when I got deep into VTubing, this niche feeling like a rat race in several areas to say the least. There often feels like there's a lot of tension on this niche, to put it lightly. Overall, I cannot take the feeling that I'm walking on eggshells with Twitch and Twitter, feeling like all my efforts as a VTuber never paid off in the way I wanted it to, feeling like people barely consider me a VTuber. First off, I'll be putting more focus and attention back on my YouTube channel. My original goal was to be a music artist. I enjoy making covers and parodies. They have been a way to help me get my name out there and make my original goals happen. Wondering, what about streaming? Since I've mentioned needing to put more focus back in my YouTube, I'll be streaming once a week for the moment. However, these aren't going to be VTuber streams. They'll be IRL streams every Sunday starting at 7 or 7:30 p.m. EST. I'm not ready to abandon what I've built for years. I want to enter an agency that will allow me to keep my alias, model design, and that is okay with the talent being part IRL. If anyone has recommendations of good agencies to look into that won't make you rebrand and that have a good reputation, please reply in my comments. So Little Nee has found that this hybrid situation and this new schedule is going to be helpful. So if you are a fan of Little Nee, just support her while you can, because this is it's a bit of a rough patch going through, right? So if you're a fan of Little Nee, just support while you can. It's going to be a tough transition, but this is what they feel that they need. So go support, okay? All right, on to our next piece of news. This is Nene Amano. Nene Amano is a female English virtual YouTuber and member of English virtual YouTuber agency Production Kawaii. So just to give you some context, this was from November 10th. This was earlier in the month. It says, so Nene says, I'm graduating from Production Kawaii on November 29th at 6 p.m. So that is today. That is today as of filming. I'll become an indie VTuber and you'll have a debut stream the next day. So just a reminder, she is graduating today and will be indie tomorrow. So if you are a fan of Nene, please go support her. So Nene does get to keep her IP, which is wonderful. So just keep supporting her. She will need the most support when she is indie. So obviously wish her a wonderful graduation today. And go support her tomorrow. Okay, excellent. And that is it for the VTuber Newsy News. However, we do have someone for the VTuber Spotlight. And this is April Blooming. April Blooming is a Rose Spirit VTuber and part-time cult leader. So she is a Spanish VTuber learning English. She streams art, games, and a lot of stuff. This is her on Twitter/X. And this is her on Twitch. This is just a funny clip I thought was pretty funny. Every VTuber needs bigger boobs, but how can you out-boob the boob? Your face becomes the boobs.
Wait.
Perfect. Anyway, she's really sweet. So please go check out April channel. This is her Twitch. And this is her Twitter/X account. All right, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you, everyone, for not forgetting about me. I really appreciate all of your love and support. Okay, guys, I will see you next episode. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.